Welcome to the ITSM Practice podcast.
Welcome back to the ITSM Practice. I'm Luigi Ferri, and today's question is: should organizations choose a centralized or decentralized ITSM model? Both approaches offer benefits, but the best choice depends on your organization's needs, size, and goals. Let's get started. So, what is a centralized ITSM? In simple terms, centralized ITSM means that all IT services are managed and controlled from a single location or a team. Think of it like having one command center that oversees everything, from incident management to service requests. This model ensures consistency and allows for easier governance. On the other hand, decentralized ITSM spreads out these responsibilities across various locations or teams. Each region, department, or business unit can manage its own IT services based on its specific needs. It's like having multiple smaller command centers operating independently but aligned with the broader business goals. Let's start by breaking down the benefits of centralized ITSM. First, standardization and control. With everything managed from one place, you can easily standardize processes across the organization. This ensures consistency, which is particularly important for large organizations dealing with complex IT infrastructures. If everyone follows the same set of rules, it's easier to enforce compliance and ensure that the service levels remain high across the board. Second, cost efficiency. Centralized ITSM can help reduce costs by eliminating duplication. Instead of each department or region having its own IT team or toolset, a centralized system consolidates resources, making it easier to manage and maintain. Third, stronger governance. When IT services are centralized, it's much easier to implement and monitor governance policies. You can have more control over data security, compliance, and risk management, which is vital for global organizations operating under different regulatory environments. 4. Streamlined communication. Communication becomes simpler because there is a clear chain of command. Teams know who to contact, and decision-making is often faster because everything runs through a single authority. But what about decentralized ITSM? This approach also comes with its own set of powerful advantages. First, flexibility. Decentralized ITSM allows each business unit or region to tailor IT services to their unique needs. In a global organization, the IT needs of a team in Europe might be different from those in Asia. With the decentralized ITSM, each region can adapt its services to local requirements without waiting for approval from headquarters. Second, faster response times. Since the services are managed locally, response times are often quicker. Teams don't have to wait for approvals from a central IT team. They can resolve issues on the spot, which can be critical in time-sensitive situations. Third, empowerment of local teams. Decentralized ITSM gives more autonomy to local IT teams, they can take ownership of their processes, leading to higher engagement and better alignment with the local business goals. This approach encourages innovation as the team have the freedom to experiment with the new technologies or processes without waiting for global approval. 4. Cultural and regional relevance. In a global organization, different regions might operate in unique cultural or regulatory environments. Decentralized ITSM allows for a more localized approach, ensuring that services meet the specific needs of each area. This can improve user satisfaction as services feel more tailored and relevant. Now, here is the big question. How do you find the right balance between these two approaches? First, assess your organizational structure. If your organization operates in a highly regulated industry with a need for strict governance, a more centralized ITSM approach might be ideal. On the other hand, if your company prioritizes agility and operates in diverse markets, decentralization may offer the flexibility you need. Second, hybrid ITSM models. Many global organizations today opt for a hybrid model, blending both centralized and decentralized elements. For example, core IT functions like security and compliance can remain centralized, ensuring uniformity across the board, while more flexible services like user support or application management can be decentralized, allowing teams to respond to local needs faster. Third, technology enablement. The rise of cloud-based ITSM platforms allows organizations to enjoy the best of both worlds. You can centralize data and governance while giving local teams the tools they need to operate independently. These platforms provide real-time visibility into IT operations across the globe while maintaining flexibility at the local level. As we wrap up, here's something to think about. Is your organization leaning too heavily on either a centralized or decentralized model? Are there areas where finding a better balance could improve efficiency, user satisfaction, or overall business outcomes? Thank you for joining me on this episode of the ITSM Practice podcast. If you found this discussion helpful, continue the conversation on LinkedIn or through our podcast platform. I'm Luigi Ferri, and until next time, keep exploring, keep optimizing, and stay innovative. Arrivederci.